Hey there ladies and gentlemen, Joker here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get better at Call of Duty Modern Warfare because I know a lot of you, including myself, have been finding this new Call of Duty a bit hard to get used to. But rest assured, I will share with you some secrets about this game to improve your KD and keep you from dying less and getting more kills. But before that, make sure you subscribe to my channel and leave a like on the video. This helps me a lot and we're almost at 500 subscribers, so let's help me reach that 500 subscriber goal. Time to share the secrets that no one wants you to know about Modern Warfare. First, I'll show you the best class setup in the game right now that absolutely no one can beat. So we're going to go over here to weapons. So we're going to edit our loadouts, okay? But first things first, we're going to go to our field upgrades. You're always going to want dead silence because this makes your footsteps quieter. Footsteps in this game are so fucking loud, it's ridiculous. You're going to absolutely need this. This is a must-have. And when you get a kill, it actually refreshes your timer, so you absolutely need to have dead silence on. That is an absolute must. Okay? Your kill streaks can be like, basically whatever. It doesn't really matter. I personally run a UAV with a sentry gun and then the chopper gunner. But I mean, like that's all comes down to your preference, so that doesn't really matter too much, but you definitely need the field upgrades. You're going to go into edit your loadouts. So I named mine Assault, SMG, and Shoddy. Basically what you need to do in order to, raise your KD and not die as much, you need to run for your perks. First things first, you need Overkill. This lets you carry 2 primary weapons. You're going to absolutely need that, and I'll show you why later on. You're going to have Ghost for your secondary perk because Ghost is absolutely needed. With footsteps being so loud in this game, you need to just be off of like radars. Like, you absolutely need Ghost because they always know where you're at, and this helps you so much. This helps you die so much less. Shrapnel. This lets you spawn with an extra piece of lethal equipment. Explosive damage basically delays the enemy's like regeneration of their health. But that's not the important part. The most important part about this is it lets you get 2 lethals, and I'll show you why that comes into handy right now. So for your lethal, you're going to be using the Claymore. This is basically a proximity triggered explosive mine. You can put it like by doors and entrances and stuff. You're going to absolutely need that. You need to have Claymores on every class. It's not even a question. You just equip that Claymore. For your tactical, you can use any between the flash grenade and the stun grenade. I prefer the flash grenade because I'd rather my enemies not be able to see if I flash them, as opposed to stunning them. They can still see you. So if you just happen to be in that range where they can hip fire you, you're gonna die. So I absolutely recommend flash grenade over that. So for your primary, remember now that we have Overkill, so we can equip 2 primary weapons. For your first primary, you're going to use the M4A1. This is an absolute must-have. This is probably the best gun in the entire game right now, and I'll show you the attachments that you should put on it. First, for your barrel, you're going to be using the FPS 12.4 Predator. This is an absolute must. This basically suppresses your sound. It gives you that better aim down sight speed. You need that. For your optic, that's kind of like up to your preference. I personally use the monokill reflex sight. For your stock, you're going to use the Syngard Arms Invader. For your rear grip, you're going to be using the stippled grip tape. And your underbarrel, you're going to be using the Ranger foregrip. For your secondary weapon, you need to equip the 7.25 shotgun. This shotgun is an absolute must. Don't use any other shotgun. Only use this shotgun. This has so much range, it's not even funny. For your attachments, for your underbarrel, you're going to be using the Commando foregrip, so you want to equip that on there. For your perk, you're definitely going to want to use FMJ. That basically increases bullet penetration and gives you like a slight damage buff. Stock, you don't really need a stock on that. Optic, that all comes down to your preference, really and truly. I recommend going for the PBX hollow sight because that also increases your range a little bit and it's a little easier on the eyes. For your barrel, you don't want to use a barrel on that at all. If you want to use the breacher device, like for the one-hit kill melee, knock yourself out. And that's basically all you do. So you're going to be maining that shotgun, and that's all it is, really. The M4 is for those like really, really far long-range fights, but the 7.25 shotgun should take care of most of those. Alright, now I'll show you guys the settings that you guys need to use. So basically, you're going to press Options. You're going to go over to your audio settings. You're going to use, for your audio mix, you're going to want to put that on Boost High. This lets you hear footsteps louder than a motherfucker, and you absolutely need to have that on. For your music volume, you can turn that down a bit so you can hear the footsteps louder. I have mine on 70. And for your dialogue volume, you can put that on 70 as well. Effects, keep that at 100%. And master volume, keep that at 100. You don't want that anything lower than 100. So then you're going to go over here to controller. I personally play Bumper Jumper Tactical. This is all entirely preference. I just, you know, prefer to use that. Sensitivity, that's also preference as well. But for what you're going to be using, your aim assist, you're going to want that on precision. That, like, basically lets your aim assist slow down a bit more on their body. You get that shot just easier. Like, you absolutely need precision. That just helps you get the shot off better. You get your shot more precise on target, and you get that kill. Alright, so now that we're in a match, we swip to the shotgun immediately. We always have that shotgun out. Don't forget that. Alright guys, so this is what you're going to want to do. You're going to look for a room. You're going to close the doors. Look at that. Look at that. That shotgun. Unbelievable. The range on it. So you're going to want to put a claymore here. Right? You're going to put a claymore here. Then, all you have to do is just stand in this corner and crouch like that. And that's all there is to it. All you have to do is just sit here.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Look at the stupid motherfucker. That's all there is to it. Because once you have your headset on, you can hear their footsteps. And this is how you get good at Call of Duty, boys. Watch this part. Watch this part. Bam! Alright, but hold on. Watch this. Watch this part. Hold up. One more. Watch this. Bam! Look at that. That's all there is to it. And guys, that concludes my video. This is basically how you get better at Call of Duty Modern Warfare. You literally just put a claymore at each door, crouch in a corner, and camp with a shotgun. Yeah, you literally all it takes to get good at this game is to camp with a shotgun, with claymores at the entrance, and that's all you have to fucking do. Honestly, like, all jokes aside though, like, this game is super slow. I don't really like the state of the game the way that it's in right now. I hope things change, but as hard as it may be to swallow, the only way you can really get good at this game is to camp with a shotgun in the M4, and like that's all you basically have to do. As sickening as it may be, that's that's how this game is supposed to be played. If you like what you saw, make sure you hit that like button down below, smash that thumbs up button, and subscribe to my channel for those of you who aren't subscribed, so that way you get notifications when I put new videos out like this. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and this is Joker out.